going on, guys? Welcome back. Episode 3 of the Local Hustle podcast. I'm your host, Ewan, and today we're just going to do a quick Q&A. GPT is asking me the questions. Let's do this. So, what moment made you realise you couldn't keep living a normal life? The moment I couldn't hold a job down for more than like 6 months, really. That's probably the biggest part is I just can't work for someone else, man. I can't. And I know you need money and stuff, and like obviously food, which also need money, and you need to work. But I've never been one to be able to hold down a job. I know a lot of folk, oh, you're just lazy. Maybe, but when I'm working on myself, that's when I'm the most disciplined, the most motivated. It's like there's something inside me that there's something there, you know what I mean, and I want to pursue it. So that's why, like, I don't think I can work a normal job, man. Really. What's the scariest part of starting something with no money, no audience, and no clue? Do you know what it is? It's not even the scariest part, it's more the fact that I'm just throwing myself out there. A lot of people be like, wow, what are you doing that for? Nobody's listening, nobody's watching, blah, blah, blah. It's all just external opinion, but I'm just like, eventually someone will listen, even if it's just one person, it doesn't matter. I've changed one person's life out of 100, it doesn't matter. It's more just, it's not even as scary, it's just more the, maybe nervous of everybody seeing it thinking, why is he doing that type thing, you know? But why is anybody doing anything? Like, everybody started something, and I'm ahead of most people, anyone that didn't start, so if I just look at it that way, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. What do you think? Well, that basically just answers what I've just said. What do you think most people will misunderstand about what you're doing right now? People will misunderstand as in they'll just be like, why? Why are you doing something like that? And nobody's listening, nobody's watching, blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't really matter if they misunderstand, you know? A lot of folk might just, some folks just don't get it, you know? Next question. What part of this journey are you not showing online but feel every day? I guess maybe the pressure of like who to bring on, who to DM, what to talk about when I'm doing it myself, stuff like that. What equipment should I get? Should I even get equipment? I'm kind of fine with what I've got. I would just need more background stuff. Like obviously I've just got that, but it's better than nothing though. We're making progress. What would you do with this podcast if it blew up tomorrow? If it blew up tomorrow, as in like loads of people were talking about it and that, then I don't know. I'd be thrilled, you know. But then it may be the thing like there's a ceiling being hit, and I need to get above that. So I would probably need to analyse what I've posted and be like, right, I need to get better than that. I need to one up that, you know. And I could do it, and it just makes it more pressure. But pressure makes diamonds, you know. So we'll be good. We'll be good. I would just have to raise the stakes, you know. What are you trying to prove and to who? I guess I'm maybe trying to prove to everyone that you didn't just need to get up at 8 o'clock, be to a job at 9, work all the way till 5, and then do the same thing until you get Saturday off. I only class the weekend as one day because you were working on Friday, Saturday's the only full day you have, and then Sunday you've got like the morning, and then you're just ready to go back to work like Sunday night. So realistically you only got one actual day off effectively. Yeah, I just feel like there's more to life than that, and if I can understand and I can speak to people that have done these things, that own a business, that can take days off, if possible. Obviously a lot of people that work, or a lot of people that own businesses work like 24/7, but some people won't be able to take, but they can take more vacations than the normal person because it's their business. And That's the thing, you know. They can have more days off because it's their business. Yeah, that's it really. I'm just trying to prove to everyone that there's more to life than a 9 to 5 job. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people enjoy it and they would rather that, that's fine. But for me personally, that's not for me. How are you staying focused when the results aren't visible yet? See, I can't really judge it yet because there's only 3 episodes in, and I possibly can't judge it. I don't think it's going bad, you know. Still got a lot to do, still got growing to do. I've not even had my first guest on yet. So nah, I can't really judge it yet. What's your plan when this podcast gets hard? Because it will. Of course it will. Everything's going to get hard. It will be hard eventually when maybe I'll run out of things to talk about. I won't be able to get a guest on. I'll maybe plateau. But that's when the real, like, do you want this stage comes out. Because if it does get to that, you either need to push through it and you get to another gear and you find that person that comes on and changes it, or not. We'll see when it comes to it, you know. Not thought that far ahead yet. Obviously, we're still quite early days, so we'll see. If you could ask a successful entrepreneur one raw question, what would it be? Ask anyone. If I was to ask anyone, that's a hard one, you know. A lot of them are quite like obvious. Like there's obviously if I was to have anybody on this, like a dream person would be is Mike Thurston. A lot of people might know who that is. I would have him on. I think he would be a good guest. I would maybe ask him like, what is the main reason that you continuing to do what you're doing? Like, why don't you just cash it up and just live without having to make videos or keep selling your clothes and all that stuff? You know, that's what I would ask. Or maybe any of them, like, why do you keep doing it? Why do you keep doing what you're doing? Why are you not just stopped? But you never know. What makes you dangerous even as a beginner? I wouldn't really say dangerous, but more the fact that there is just a hunger and a fire in there for me to be better and be successful. And I am going to put myself out there and take the judgment and take the hits of no views, no listeners, no views, no listeners, no listeners, no listeners, no views, no listeners, to eventually just slowly climb up and then eventually get better and better and have more interesting people on and stuff like that. Whereas a lot of people won't even start. Like nobody will even put themselves on camera. Not even just like this. Like how many times have you been somewhere, a party or something, and somebody videos and there's people hiding from the camera. Like people won't even be on the camera when it's not even like an instinct like this, like talking to the camera, having to speak and all this stuff and talk about certain topics. So a lot of people don't even have the confidence to even participate in a video that is just getting videoed around everyone, you know. So I wouldn't say dangerous, but I want to do better than the people that don't try. That's what I think. Anyway, if your future self could send you one message right now, what would it say? I feel like that should be the opposite. Like, what would I say to my past self? But what would it say? Probably like, keep going, don't stop. It's going to work. Because there's always been something in my head and in my heart that I can get there and I will get there. Like I said years ago, I mean we're pushing it now because I'm 27, but I remember saying when I was like 21 or 22 that I would be a millionaire by the time I was 30. It's obviously pushing it now, but you never know. I think that's what I would say. Just keep going, don't stop, it's going to work. And I think it is. I've always said it. I've said it to multiple people that I am going to be successful, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. A lot of it doesn't show, but the belief is there. So I think that's what my future self would say to myself. And everybody should be saying that to themselves as well, I think, in my personal opinion. But yeah. I guess that's most of the questions anyway. So let me know what you think of this. If you've got any more questions, let me know. DM me, put them in the comments or whatever. And yeah, on to the next.